All right, this is Fixing a Fuck Up 101 again, because this is the second time that I've had to do this to two different recones. So I need to step my game up on the old epoxy. But what happened here is the spider lifted. And we're going to take this whole assembly out. So you need to take a heat gun. And you need to heat up all this E6000 right here. And then check for any damage down here in the coil. It appears fine. So we're going to do the steps of recoating this thing again. Fun. I'll show you the process along the way. All right, so now we're in the part where we got the recone out. We didn't do half bad. It stayed intact pretty good. So I think we can work with that little piece here. It's nothing crazy. Anyway, it fared pretty well. Clean this up with a wire wheel and a grinder. Blew it off. Now we're going to clean it with some isopropyl alcohol. Make sure that there's nothing on here. Get it ready for putting back together. Alright, now you're to the part where you're going to take you some plain white paper. This is 9 sheets. I know this is what this fits. There is some movement. I'll show you after I get this in. Alright, leave this up like this. Push the coil onto there. Like so. Let this slide down, kind of work it. Alright. Get your leads down over here. We're just verifying that this is the proper shimming, that there's no rub. Alright, let me do this real quick. Alright, you want to have enough play in this shim here to where you can still push it down a little. It's not binding, it's moving freely. This is the resting place where you're going to glue everything when the shim goes in, and leave the shim in while the epoxy dries and the E6000 on the surround. So I think I'm going to use this again because this was pretty good. It's 4 to 6 hours, so overnight it should be okay. I think a 24-hour cure time, but you know, just take it easy on it or something. It doesn't say. But anyway, I also have this Gorilla Glue one that I used last time. It worked good on the last ones I had. I think what happened this time was there just wasn't enough on there, so I'm not sure. We'll see what we're going to end up using. Alright, now we'll check, see. Got plenty of squeeze out. Definitely put enough epoxy in it this time. For sure. I could use more clamps, but it is what it is. Alright, so we want to make sure that still when you push down a little, there's no like immediate binds or anything like that. Kind of just look down in there and see how it looks. Let's see here. Yeah. Alright. So everything looks okay, I think. I'm not a super expert, but I've done it enough to know if we're on the right track or not. So we'll let this set up and then go from there. Now you turn your old surround up like a bowl. Get you some of this E6000. Put it all along the edge here. Nice amount. And then drop it back down. And then I did it with clothespins. Old school stuff. But use what you got.